Hello, my little darlings. I want you to know that Sniffles is holding the camera for me right now. Doing a good job too, Sniffles. So I got most of your essays and your paragraphs, and I want to come up with a better way for us all to get to see them because I wish you could have all seen all of them. I know that some of you edited each other's, some of you edited like 4 or 5 of them. Way to go, Tate. And David edited several. Um, I saw so many different kinds of things I liked. Abigail isn't finished with hers still, but she has an incredible beginning. It's the juiciest intro. And then she also added a topic sentence after her intro. So we'll have to show that one when she gets that one finished. Tate had his completely structured, like only a professor could do. David's was very interesting. Collins included a metaphor. How fun is that? I was really proud. So some people are still in the middle of writing there, so I'm only going to let you know about this post when you have done it. But are you ready to find out the real answer? Do you think? Some of you said you thought it was Sylvia. Some of you said you thought it was Alice, number 9. And some of you thought it was Pattern. And those were interesting guesses. And you had some good supporting details to tell me why you thought so. But here we go. Miss Bonnie. Miss Bonnie. Simon, she cried out joyfully, almost dropping the broom in her surprise. Miss Bonnie, why ever are you doing work like that? Hush, breathed Bonnie, looking back at the house to make sure that Mrs. Brisket was not watching from one of the windows. They sent us to school here, Simon, but it's more like a prison. We can't stand it. We're going to run away. I think you should. I think so too, said Simon with indignation. Sweeping paths indeed. And in that thin apron, it's downright wicked. But Simon, what are you doing in Blassburn? Came in to sell my geese, of course, he said, winking cheerfully. But to tell the truth, I was looking for you, Miss Bonnie. James and Pattern asked me to come. We was all uneasy about you, and Miss Sylvia, what'll I tell 'em? At that moment, a coal cart appeared and stopped outside the house. The coal man banged on the front door, shouting, "Coal up! Coal up! Coal up!" Mrs. Brisket came out and ordered 30 sacks of coal. "Here, you," she said sharply to Bonnie. "Help the man carry them to the coal cellar. Who is that boy?" She eyed Simon suspiciously. "Geese for sale, geese for sale. Anybody want my fat, fine geese?" he called, displaying the 2 geese he was carrying under his arms. Mrs. Brisket's eyes lit up. She strode down the garden to the gate and prodded the 2 geese with a knowing finger. A knowing finger. That sounds like personification, kind of. Like, can a finger know? And also, don't you like the verb she strode? And she prodded. These are good word choices. "I'll give you 5 shillings each for them, boy." "10, said Simon. "Ridiculous. Not a penny more than 7 shillings. 15 shillings the pair, ma'am, and it's a special price for you because I can never resist a handsome lady," said Simon impudently. I would like you to look up the word impudently. "Gutter snipe," said Mrs. Brisket. By the way, gutter snipe? That sounds like a very old-fashioned word that might have originated during the time of the Industrial Revolution, when the children were sent up to clean chimneys and get the coal and the ashes out of fireplaces. Gutter snipe, said Mrs. Brisket. But she paid over the 15 shillings and told Bonnie to put the 2 geese in the fowl run. In fact, the price was a ridiculously low one, as she well knew. I'll carry in your coal for a brown, ma'am, Simon suggested. We don't know what a brown is, y'all. It's some sort of English money. It sounds like a penny because pennies are brown. And they did have coins that looked a bit like that. Very well. She dug in her purse for another coin. You can help the girl. The school inspector is coming to dinner in half an hour, and I don't want children running to and fro, getting in the way when he arrives. So we're quitting right there. But pretty slick happening. Cool. This is a good plan. She doesn't know she's helping Simon do something by asking him to help the girl. She's just taking advantage of him. She just thinks he's a poor young lad selling geese. She bought geese for a especially good price, kind of cheated him of the money he should have had for his geese. But look what's going on. Anyway, I want y'all to think about that, and what on earth do you think is going to be the plan that Simon and Bonnie come up with? Be thinking that over in your mind. Get a really good one. And I may actually Zoom with y'all and let y'all discuss. That means more than one of us at a time can get on, and we can see each other. It's like a big FaceTiming thing, and we can talk about it. Yeah, good luck and have fun with the packets that you're going to pick up tomorrow. The second grade teacher spent a lot of time making those for you. And I think that you will be experts on everything in it. You'll be able to explain to your parents. We've been doing this stuff all year. You want me to show you how we do it? And show off. Show off. Because you know everything. And I miss you and I love you.